Hey, everyone. Come on in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. So excited for you guys to join me. So for those that do not know, today's topic is going to be how to structure your business when you're trying to get a corporate lease and also vehicle financing. Okay, so how to structure your business properly so that when you are going to these lenders and landlords, you are able to get what you sought out to get. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes. So come on in, everyone. I know everyone is, trying to get into the Airbnb game as well as the Turo game. So I'm going to drop a few gems on how to make sure your business is actually ready to start acquiring those types of things, okay? So I'm going to go through my presentation. Once I get done, then I'll answer a few questions that you guys have for me. So what you can do is, if you have any questions throughout while I'm talking, I want you to put it in the question box, or you can put it in the comments. So let me go ahead and start. So for those that do not know, my name is Tiffany, and I am a business credit coach. What I do is I help entrepreneurs start and grow their business using business credit. I also dabble in teaching you how to get business funding as well. So I've been doing this for around 3 years now, and let's just say I got the sauce, okay? So let's jump into structuring your business properly so that you can start to get corporate leases as well as vehicle financing, okay? Let me turn that music down a little bit. All right. So right off the bat, when you are ready to get your business structured, right? Structured is also another word for when you are ready to get your business set up. So the first thing that you want to do is, besides the business name, because when it comes to you setting up a business, you do not want that business to be in a high-risk industry, okay? And basically what the high-risk industry is going to do to you, it's going to make lenders second guess you, and you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to get lending. So you want to avoid being in a high-risk industry, okay? So when it comes to being in a high-risk industry, you ultimately put yourself in that category when you choose your business name, when you choose your business codes, and things like that, okay? So I want you to be mindful. So when you are getting ready to set up your business, you got to make sure that your business name is not tied to a high-risk industry. Once you have your name, then you want to go ahead and choose a business address, okay? Now, the reason why you want to choose a business address, and it should not be your home address, because when you file for your articles of organization or incorporation, whatever information you put on that paperwork, it becomes public record. So we don't need everybody knowing where we live at, because best believe there are so many types of scammers and whatever else people out there. They will look up your business information and try to do whatever they can under your business name. So to protect ourselves, we want to get a virtual address for our business, okay? Now the virtual addresses, they range from state to state, from city to city. So the one that I will always recommend to the day I don't teach business credit anymore is going to be Regus. All right, so it's REGUS. They pretty much have virtual offices in every state as well as major cities. Let me rephrase that. So you want to go ahead and do that before you start your LLC process or your corporation process. The reason why I say that is because the last thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and get your LLC set up and your EIN number. You want to have everything under your home address. But once you find out that you should get a virtual address, now you have to go back and change everything, which then ends up slowing up your process, and it can also put you at risk for having duplicate profiles when you go ahead and start building your business credit. So you want to get that address first so that you don't have to go back and change anything. I have them. Yes. I have Regus for all of my businesses. And like I said, they will be the one that I rep to this day, to the day I stop teaching business credit. Okay. Now, once you have your address set up, the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and get the articles set up with the Secretary of State. Okay. Now, again, the price can range from state to state. I recommend you go ahead and Google Secretary of State for whatever state you live in, and it'll be able to direct you to setting up your LLC or your corporation. Now, the reason why, remember, we're trying to get corporate leases as well as commercial vehicle financing. So in order to qualify for those things, we have to have a real business. Having a real business means that you have a business entity set up. Okay, so the entity that you're going to want to set up is either an LLC or a corporation. Okay, so basically with the LLC or corporation, this is going to be the liability protection for your business. Okay, these are both high-risk industries, so you want to have as much liability protection as you can. All right, so that's why you want to go ahead and set up that LLC or corporation. Once you have that set up, then you want to go ahead and get your business EIN number. Okay, this is going to work the same way as it will with your personal social security number, but for the EIN, this is going to be how your business gets identified. So go ahead and get your business EIN number after your LLC is approved from the state. Okay, once you get your EIN number, then you want to go ahead and open up a business checking account. Okay, very important, because with the business checking account, there are a few ways this can help you. One is going to help you with separating that personal income and expenses, as well as your business income and expenses. And then at the end of the year, when it's time for you to file your business taxes, it's going to be a lot more easier to figure out what was spent on your business throughout the whole year. Okay, and then last but not least, having that business checking account also helps you with qualifying for different types of funding that you do not have to personal guarantee. I'll talk highly of these companies inside of my business credit bundle, but again, that is the reason why you want to go ahead and get your business checking account set up as well. Okay, now before I jump into the next few things, do I have any questions? I just want to catch my breath real quick. Are you required to have a business license to do corporate housing through Airbnb? So honestly, there are so many different rules and regulations and restrictions happening now, and that's across the board through a lot of these industries. And unfortunately, it's because a lot of people are taking advantage of the information that's out there and causing a lot of scams and not paying these lenders back and not paying off their leases and things like that. So there are a lot more restrictions. So I believe they are making a lot more businesses get business licenses. So what you can do is definitely do your research for your state. Okay. All right. So once you have your virtual address, you have your LLC, you have your EIN number, you have your business bank account. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure you also get a business phone number that's dedicated for your business only, because you don't want these clients calling you all types of hours of the night. Okay. You also want to make sure you get a business email address. This is going to help you with establishing more credibility, because at the end of the day, we are a business. We want our business to look professional. So get that professional email address. If you're looking for one, I always recommend GoDaddy. They would definitely give you an affordable email address. Opius they okay. I'll say that and leave it there. They are okay. So once you get your email address, then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and list your business on 411 as well as Google. Okay, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow the lenders to be able, and also the landlord companies and things like that, it's going to allow them to look up your business and basically get like a blanket of information about your business. Basically, when did your business get started, what's your business name, your address, and everything like that. And again, it sets you apart by having that those things set up so that you look more professional. Okay. Hold on, we had a question. Is it okay if you got your EIN number before you got your LLC? Sometimes it's okay, but the reason why I do it in that specific order is because let's just say you go ahead and get your EIN number under 123 is my company, right? You go ahead and file for your LLC in your state, but somehow once you file for it, it sends it back saying that that business name is not available in your state. Now what you're going to have to do is, because you have that business name on your EIN already, you're going to have to change your business name for your EIN number, which can take up to 6 weeks. So now you just set yourself back 6 weeks because that business name is already taken in your state. So that is why I do it in that specific order. Okay. Okay. So now we have our business listed on 411 as well as Google. You can also look for different other national directories like Yelp, Bing, and things like that as well. The more directories your business is on, the higher, the more your business will be able to be reviewed for lenders. Okay. All right. So now we have all those things in action. What you want to do now, you want to start to actually build your business credit profile. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit more about commercial financing for right now. Once you start to build your business credit profile, what the lenders are going to be looking for, right? These financing companies. And again, it depends upon which route you want to go. If you don't want to build your business credit right off the bat, you're going to have to personal guarantee to get a commercial vehicle loan. Now, the commercial vehicle loans, they can be used for a different array of vehicles. But basically what the lenders want to see is, right, they want to make sure that you have a good bank rating. They want to make sure that you have money money in your account. You don't have any negative days in your bank account. And the money that you do have is being able to sit there for a certain amount of time. I give you different ways to make it look like your business does have bank statements, even if you aren't making sales, okay? But the ultimate goal is to have your business bank rating in a good standing, okay? Business credit side, you want to make sure that you have all of your business credit scores generated, because a few of these lenders, they also report to the Business Credit Bureau as well as pull your report to see if you have business credit established. So you want to make sure you have your business credit profiles established across the board. And then you also want to make sure you have at least 2 trade lines. This can be under contract. It can be under monthly. It can be under revolving. It can be a line of credit. But you want to make sure you have at least 2 trade lines that's $10,000 or more. Okay, it has to be over $10,000 because, again, you are asking these lenders to give you a loan for, let's just say the minimum car is $20,000, and that's a minimum. You're asking these lenders to take a chance on you, so they want to be able to see that you also have trade lines over $10,000. Okay, so that's why you want to have at least 2 of those trade lines. That's $10,000 or more. And trust me, it sounds like it's hard to do, but if you continue to build your business credit the way that I tell you, you will get there in no time, okay? Is the LLC included in the Let's Do It Together package? No. So that you're referring to the coaching package? No, it's not included in the price, but I will walk you through it if you choose to do it yourself. Okay. How long does that take to look like good standing with the bank? I'll say at least 3 months. At least 3 months. You want to make these transaction and deposits into your bank account for at least 3 months. Okay, so 90 days. So if I have 2 credit cards with $12,000 or more is good. If they are reporting on your profile, yes, that is okay. Remember, the whole point of getting this commercial financing is so that you don't have to personal guarantee. So they're going to be looking at your business credit profile. So if your business credit profile has those credit cards, that is okay. Okay. All right. So so once you have your profile established, you go ahead and go to the dealership, because you cannot apply online for for the one that I'm talking about specifically, which is Ally. You have to go to a car dealership that accepts commercial financing. That is the biggest thing. You have to go to a dealership that does commercial financing. If they do not do commercial financing, they are going to want you to personal guarantee to get that loan. And it's no guarantee that it's going to be in your business name, and it's also no guarantee that they will not report it on your personal credit. But if you do it the way I tell you, they are not going to pull your personal credit. They are not going to be looking at your personal credit. They are not going to be reporting to your personal credit. So this is the way that I did my Tahoe, my 2019 Tahoe. Okay. Now, the other way that you can get commercial financing is if you do a third-party guarantee, which means that they're looking at your personal credit, okay, but it's still going to be under your business name. Now, if you have a good personal credit, by all means, go ahead and do it. This is the fastest route. But again, most of the clients that I serve, they're also working on their personal credit when they start my program. So that is the way that I tell them to do that. All right. How do you get 10K trade lines as in credit cards? So there's a difference between business credit and business funding. Your business funding is going to be like those traditional credit cards, lines of credits, and loans. 9 times out of 10, they will not report on the personal side. On your business credit profile. But if you get a $10,000 store account, like with Sam's Club, for instance, that will report, right? Especially if it's the business store card or business credit card, that is going to report on the business credit side. Sorry, it's going to report on the business credit side. So as long as you can continue to do tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Once you get to tier 3, that is when you're going to start to get those cash revolving lines of credits for your business. Okay, I just let me see if I still have it up. So I just actually applied for a Walmart, right? Let me see if I can show you real quick. I just applied for a Walmart credit card, but it's a net 30 account, right? I'm able to use up to $15,000. So this is a $15,000 credit line limit. Sorry. So this is going to report as a $15,000 credit line on my profile. So that's one right there, right? And all you have to do is you have to make sure that you actually build the profile the correct way. Once you have a solid profile, getting these types of trade lines is going to be a no-brainer for you. Does it take it's true that your personal Social Security number will be required for personal credit after April? I don't know where you heard that. I don't know where you heard that at, but no, that is not true. That is not true. How do I get a credit card company with my business if I'm a new company? The easiest way to get a business credit card is to personal guarantee. If you do not want to go the route of building your business credit, which can take up to 6 months, right, just to establish it, you can personal guarantee to get a business credit card. What if I have a personal with Ally already in good standing? You still have to make sure your business is structured properly because it's going in your business name. Okay? Excuse me. It's going in your business name. You are welcome. Okay. So that's for the commercial financing. And again, when you are getting commercial financing, you can use this for regular cars. You can use this for trucks. You can use this for the 18-wheelers and things like that. The key is, though, making sure that your business credit profile as well as your business is structured correctly. Okay? Now on to the corporate leasing. When it comes to you getting ready to obtain the corporate lease, again, make sure the business is structured properly. Make sure your business credit profile is established. And then you also want to be able to kind of like guarantee that if the landlord or property manager lets you put this property in your business name, right, you kind of want to guarantee them on the positive things or the perks of letting them do that. So as we all know, Airbnb insures your property up to $1 million, right? Since you're doing Airbnb, the unit should be cleaned professionally every time someone checks in and checks out. You can let them know that you're going to be handling the maintenance, because if you end up waiting on them to do your maintenance, that you can end up losing out on bookings, because we know they take their time to fix something. So you're going to let them know that you will be handling your maintenance, and you also can, in a sense, do like a background check, but not really a full background check. But you can monitor who is going to be coming into the property as well as what they're going to be doing inside the property. So you kind of want to sell them on the perks of letting you put that unit in your business name, okay? Excuse me, in your business name. Now, the reason why you want to get your business credit established is because you want your business to look like a real operating business. You want it to be up there with a Target, a Walmart, or whatever, your favorite store is. You want it to have that type of credibility. You want that lender to be able to trust your business, is able to handle any business that, as far as taking on that lease. Okay, and then you also want to make sure your business credit is established, because you can use different types of accounts to furnish out your Airbnb. You can use business credit cards and lines of credits to actually use as your down payment for the Airbnb. So these are another few reasons why you want to make sure that your profile and your business credit is established, okay? How do you assure a good profile and business structure? You must have just came on. That's literally what I went through in the first few minutes. But basically, just to recap, you want to make sure that you have your business address, you have your business set up as an LLC or corporation, you have your EIN number, business bank account. You also want to make sure you have a professional phone number, email, any business licenses you may need. And then you also want to make sure your business is listed online with 411 as well as Google. Okay? Excuse me. Okay. So you guys can start putting your questions in the chat, so I can start answering those. I got my DUNS number over 2 years ago. I never got trade lines. Should I start now or just create a new LLC? No. So you can still use that same DUNS number. Just start to get your trade lines. Okay? That age for the LLC is already good. So don't create a new one. Just use the one you already have and start adding trade lines. Okay? I was told to get into public record also. Is that true? Yes. So if you can get into public record, that's fine as well. Depends on, but just make sure it ain't no negative public record. Make sure it's a good one. You're welcome. Do you recommend like my business paying for small cosmetic damages, not necessarily like plumbing? Airbnb should cover that. You should be able to put a claim in with Airbnb and they should be able to cover that. Okay. Thank all my new followers. Thank you. I'm trying to go live at least twice a week now. But a girl be tired sometimes. But I'm thankful for everyone that's on here asking questions and participating. What's the best net 30s to start? Off the top of my head, I actually I just posted this today. Let me see if I can I ain't saved it to my phone. Okay, real quick. You ready? So we got Quill, which is Quill. We have Uline, which is Uline. We have Crown Office Supplies. Crown. Now, the thing about Crown, let's go back to Quill, actually. The thing about Quill is sometimes they will want you to do at least 3 payments up front. If they do require this, just move on to the next one. Okay? Uline as well. If they do that, sometimes you can actually put in another order and call them, and then they can do a manual review. Okay? Crown Office Supplies. The thing about Crown Office Supplies is they have an annual fee of $99. But what's good about that is the $99 actually gets reported on your business credit profile, and you don't have to purchase anything else. Okay? We also have JJ Gold. And then last but not least, what's another one I can give you? I'll just say Sumo Office Supplies because they report to Equifax. Okay? I'm a new follower. I love your energy. Thank you. What happens if I default on a business car loan that's unsecured? They're going to come after you. They're going to come after you. They're going to come after your business. Because what would you do if you lent somebody $50,000 and they ain't pay you back? You going after them, right? All right, what else? What else questions you got for me? So if you do not know, okay, I am having a CEO challenge, which is basically going to be showing, I know it's CEO, I named it CEO in honor of Women's Month, but men can still join. Y'all men be trying to beat me up. Y'all can still join the challenge, okay? But basically in the challenge, I'm showing you how to actually start leveraging your business credit to do Airbnb, Turo, t-shirts, vending machines, how to actually hire employees, how to use it to purchase more inventory. So I'm going to be showing you all that stuff on March 31st. So if you want to join the challenge, all you have to do is go to www.sheo.com. Let me see if I can pin it for you. Let me see. Now y'all know I barely do classes, so y'all gotta catch me when y'all catch me, okay? Alright. Okay, so I just posted it. Let me pin it. Okay, so yes. Should one offer extra insurance to landlords to take out in business name? I mean, if you can afford so, you can definitely do that, yes. Okay, but remember, most of us are just starting out. We don't have those extra funds. But if you definitely can afford it, why not? Why not? So, yeah, for those that are jumping in, we were talking about how to structure your business for corporate leasing as well as commercial vehicle financing. Just a quick recap. So what you want to do is you want to make sure your business has a business address. Okay, this is going to keep your home private, and it's also going to establish your professionalism. You want to make sure you have your corporation set up, whether that's an LLC or you want to make sure you have your business entity set up, whether that's an LLC or corporation. You want to make sure you have your EIN number. This is going to be your business's social security number. This is how your business is going to get identified. You want to make sure you have your business bank account, phone number, email address. You want to get that business listed online with 411 as well as Google. Okay? Once you have all those ducks in a row, then you want to start to actually build your business credit profile. If you need assistance with that, I recommend you go ahead and get my Boss Up Your Business Credit Bundle. It literally walks you through the whole process of getting business credit as well as funding, which is definitely key in this game. Okay. Once you have the business credit profile established, then you can go ahead and start to get your corporate leases as well as commercial financing. Okay. All right. How to make it look like you have bank deposits when you not making any money. So there are a few ways. You can do this with gift cards. You can do this with money orders. You can do it with credit cards if you have any. And again, the way that I teach you is inside my business credit bundle. But basically, real quick, let's say I have a gift card, and every time I say this example, I can never find a gift card that I have. And I know I have multiple ones, but let's just say you have a gift card, right? You take that gift card and you go to the post office, you get a money order using the gift card. You take that money order, you deposit it into your business bank account. Now you just created a deposit. There you go. So that's one of the ways I tell you inside the bundle. I'll give you 4 more ways inside the bundle if you want more of those gems. Do you have to be the PG? No. So I'm telling you how to not have to be a PG. If you build the business credit profile and structure your business correctly, you don't have to personal guarantee. The reason why people personal guarantee is so that they can do it a lot faster. Because when you're building your business credit, it can take up to 6 months to actually become established. Okay? Any other questions for me? Don't mind my husband in the back eating those chips like he's starving, y'all. Okay? Don't mind him. But do y'all have any other questions while y'all have me in here? Please don't hesitate to drop them. Also, how do you manage multiple platforms, Airbnb, Vrbo, etc. for your properties? How do you manage? That's when you have to start hiring a team, because you're not going to be able to handle all those by yourself. Can you pin the net 30s? I wrote it down. I just posted those on my feed. So if you go to my profile, it's literally a post with all 5 of those for you. Okay. How do you liquidate the EIDL loan? What do you mean liquidate it? If it's a loan, it should have went to your business checking account already. Which means that you can take the money out of your checking account. What's a good loan to get as a small business owner just starting out? So I want y'all to remember this, right? As a business that's just starting, the only way to get a loan is to personal guarantee, okay? Because the lenders do not have a history to look at as far as you handling your business debt. So when you are just starting, a startup loan, 9 times out of 10 is going to be in your personal name, because you have to or you have to personal guarantee. Okay, so that is why I always tell you guys there's a big difference between business credit and business funding. When you are getting business credit, this is based off of your business's profile on how well it can handle its debt. When you are getting business funding, this can be based upon your business credit profile, your business revenue, as well as your personal credit profile. Okay? I get this question a lot. A good loan for a small business without any revenue, you are going to have to personal guarantee. Okay? If you go, can you take it off later? What you mean? What's that question? Morph Chick. What is a good way to find properties that allow Airbnb? The best way to find them is call around and ask do they accept corporate leasing, because every state is different. So there's not really a good way unless you look on like these websites like Trulia, apartments.com. All you really have to do is just start calling them. Okay? And remember, when y'all call them, we ain't saying, do y'all do Airbnb? No, we're going to show professionalism. We're going to ask, do you guys accept corporate leasing? Okay? You're not going to be calling without your business set up already, because it's not going to be a corporate lease if you don't have a business. So just remember, call them up and ask them, do they accept corporate leasing? How do you see your business credit scores? You can see them through NAV, NAV. That's how I check mine. That's how I tell my clients. If I PG the first cards, can I get it removed later from the cards? Are you referring to your inquiries? If you personally guarantee a business credit card, can you get the inquiry removed? Is that what you're asking me? If that's what you're asking me, yes, you can get the inquiry removed. Okay. Is the DUNS number required to get commercial finance? The DUNS number is required to build your paydex score, which is maybe one of the lenders or business credit bureaus the lender is looking at. I'm already in the CEO challenge. I'm just a little lost. Where you lost at? Shoot me a message. But you have to account for spending. I mean, if it's for your business, yes, you should account for spending. Remember that I forget the acronyms. IELD, the loan from SBA. They told you can only use it for your business, right? You have to make sure that it makes sense for your business. You shouldn't be using it to pay your rent or buy a car in your personal name and buy Gucci, Versace, and all that. No, make sure it's for your business. Thank you for all those gems you just dropped. I am trying to add trade references on my Duns and Bradstreet, but I keep signing up for trade lines. Who can I use for references? All of them. Sometimes if you go to their website, scroll down to the bottom. I know for Granger, for instance, if you go to Granger's website, scroll down to the bottom, it says something about trade references. It gives you information to put. Or you can just call the trade lines and call the vendors and ask them how to put them down as a trade reference. Okay. If I personally guarantee the first cards, can I remove myself from them later? No. It's always going to be a personal guarantee. You are always going to be tied to that business credit account. If you guys are lost in the business credit building process, I highly recommend, and I'm going to say this again, to get my business credit bundle. It walks you through the whole process. It's pretty simple and straightforward. The only thing you have to do is implement. You just have to do what I tell you to do inside the bundle. Okay? I truly appreciate what you have giving me. I ordered the 3-day boss up class, and I am working, on completing the list for day 1. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Simply, all you have to do is implement. Without implementation, you could not expect results. You have to do the work, guys. Do the work. Does the SBA loan go under your personal or business? It goes under your business name. You may have to personal guarantee, though. Hello, how can I save this live? So once I'm done, it'll save. I'll post it so you guys can watch the replay. Can you put trade lines on DUNS for free? I mean, if you apply and you get approved and you make a purchase and they report it, yes, that is for free. It's free for DUNS, but not for you to make the purchases. I want you to do it. If you want me to build out your profile, send me a message so I can send you the application. How much is the bundle? The bundle is on sale for $297 right now. That sale actually ends March 31st. Okay, I'll implement it. Yes. Without implementation, you cannot expect results. All right. She got those super gems, y'all. Period. It's like, no. Okay, do I have any more questions before I jump off? And again, I'm going to save this live so you guys can go back and watch it, okay? Can you give me some examples of a high-risk business? Sure. Real estate, transportation, credit repair, the adult entertainment business. That's off the top of my head. That's just off the top of my head. But I have time for 2 more questions, and then I'm going to jump off. You are welcome. You are welcome. I also have a 5-step guide that that gives you 5 steps to start in this process. That is free if you go ahead and click the link in my bio or go to my website, bizcreditgeeks.com/links. Okay? But do I have any more questions? If not, I want to thank everyone for jumping in tonight, listening to me ramble. What's a good site to get a new address from? Regis, Regus, Regus. Yes, Regis. But yes, I'm definitely going to look forward to hopping on at least twice a week. So this is my first time. So if I don't get on here Thursday or Friday, y'all come knock at my door. Not literally, but let me know in my DM. Be like, girl, you ain't get on again. Thank you for answering all the questions. You are welcome. Will this be saved? Yes, I'm going to save it as soon as y'all let me go. But I said I had time for 2 more questions, so somebody asked me something, and then this is the last one here. Okay. Can I use a post office address? No, you cannot. Because what's going to happen is when that lender sees that post office address, your account is going to get flagged as fraudulent and suspicious. Have y'all ever seen that movie, The Laundromat? If y'all have not seen it, I highly recommend you go see it. It's all about business addresses and why you need a good one. Okay. But yes, definitely recommend you go see that. Buy the course is in there, y'all. Facts. All this information I'm giving you is definitely inside. Nope. Not even UPS. No FedEx, no UPS, no post office, no P.O. box. None of that good stuff. If it's less than $50 a month, that's all I'm saying. She knows her stuff. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm starving. But I'm definitely going to look forward to hopping on either Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna put it in my story before I jump on, so y'all can have a notice. But I look forward to speaking with everyone. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to DM me. I'm one of those person that always answers her DMs. It'd be the middle of the night. My husband like, what are you doing? I'm like, somebody just inboxed me. But yeah, so feel free. Feel free to DM me and get some answers, questions answered, and some guidance. Okay. I look forward to talking to y'all later this week. Peace